Literary meeting opening ceremony. First, welcome to all participants. Second, Colombian National Anthem. Third, student prayer by Juan José Cortés Villamil. Fourth, welcome awards by Maria Alejandra Villa, senior 2022. Fifth, opening statement by Marcia Malpic Ortiz, DP coordinator. Sixth, general recommendations by Andres Felipe Bernal, event sponsor. 7, adjournment. First, welcome to all participants. Second, Colombian National Anthem. Third, student prayer by Juan José Cortés Villamil.
Nos ponemos de pie, por favor. Repitan después de mí. Oración del estudiante. Hoy expreso mi amor a la vida, aceptando que soy una creación perfecta de Dios. Reconozco que la mejor manera de amar al prójimo es respetándolo y decido valorar y disfrutar de todo lo que tengo, comprendiendo que es perfecto para mí. Actúo con serenidad frente a toda situación que la vida me presenta. Asumo las experiencias y sucesos de la vida como los necesarios para el desarrollo de mi comprensión de amor. Comparto con armonía, paz y alegría todo lo que la vida me ha dado. Gracias, Padre, por concederme estar a tu servicio. Y permitirme ser una herramienta perfecta en tus manos para que a través de mí se cumpla el propósito de amor que tú me has encomendado. Guíame para actuar siempre en lo justo Dame el don de la palabra para que todo lo que yo diga lleve siempre tu mensaje de amor. Ilumina mis pensamientos con tu presencia. Y dame la fuerza y la energía para servirte mejor cada día. Comprendo que la sabiduría está en pensar lo mejor, decir lo adecuado y hacer lo necesario. Gracias.
Fourth, welcome words by Maria Alejandra Villa, Senior 2022.
Changing our collective minds. One of the most difficult things to do is to change the way we think. As we grow up, certain ideas on the way the world works, how it is organized, and our position in it start to get fixated on our minds. We gravitate towards people who think alike and start seeing the world through the lens of those ideas that are ingrained in our brains. Although we hear words such as tolerance, open-mindedness, inclusion, and many others, it becomes difficult to break the thinking structures we've established through years in order to actually supply such words in our minds. However, at least for us, diploma students, the school provides the perfect environment to start doing so. Reading books that are written in other contexts, researching as part of our internal assessments and extended essay process, and in general, discussing different topics in our classes allow us to consider new ways of thinking and to realize that maybe, just maybe, those ideas that seem so true and so immutable could be changing. In particular, having the opportunity to discuss and read literature and talk about different things in our classes is a privilege that the IB program provides. It is not rare to feel uncomfortable when learning about realities that we ignore. It is even more common to finish a unit of work feeling passionate about something we didn't even know existed a couple of days before. Today, we get a new chance to change our minds. This literary meeting will expose us to other cultures and programs within the IB world. We have the opportunity to talk about literature, but also about different areas of knowledge and build our understanding of them together. It is a day to break structures in our minds and construct new ideas and points of view. That's why we want to welcome our guests from all over the world. Welcome to our guests from Japan, Angola, Spain, Peru, Argentina, France, and of course, our fellow students from Colombia. It is an honor for us to have you with us today. We hope you can learn from each other in a meaningful way. The idea of this event was born from the need to connect with others in the middle of a pandemic, but it has become a great desire of opening ourselves to new cultures and ways of understanding the world. We are excited to hear you, share with you, and above all, we are excited of being able to change our minds. Thank you.
Fifth, opening statement by Marcia Picortis, DP coordinator.
Distinguished teachers, parents, and students, good morning. On this auspicious occasion, I stand before you with extreme pleasure on behalf of Gimnasio Campestre Los Cerezos. First of all, let me express my deep gratitude to all you attending this invitation. Dover High School, Argentina, Gamma Kakusai Academy from Japan, Luanda International School from Angola, Sangam School of Excellence from India, Euro-American College from Peru, Chengdu Shute Middle School in China, Colegio Colombo Gales in Colombia, Institute Pedralbes in Spain, CIEDI in Colombia, Hiroshima International School from Japan, International School of Paris from France, Colegio España in Colombia. The schools attending this literary meeting today have been working hard during years, focusing on the improvement of reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills of students in our schools. Our vision is to make our classrooms as a full-fledged English classes where each student speaks and communicates through English. We know that it is a Herculean task. Still, we aspire and labor for it. A Chinese proverb says, if you're planting for a year, sow corns. If you are you planning for a decade? Plant trees. And if you're planning for a complete life, educate people. Language is the medium through which educational process fulfills these aims. So it is a highly essential that students should be able to handle language in its best level. Practice makes a man perfect. We do believe in the proverb and constantly endeavor to achieve our aim. We're planning to conduct a number of activities and competitions throughout the year to improve the study skills and language skills of our students. I'm extremely happy to accompany this opening in this literary meeting. And we expect all these students will get the opportunity to participate and to demonstrate their talents and potential in the discussions over the IB global context and the IB English B core themes. To conclude, let me once again express my heartfelt gratitude to our headmaster, Orlando Matiz Villamil, for his support in the management of this activity. Teachers from these 12 schools today, to Andres Felipe Bernal, our passionate and committed IB English teacher at Gimnasio Campestre Los Cerezos, for this effort and the commitment to challenge our students to the best. And of course, my gratitude to juniors and seniors students who all honored me by calling my name as an IB DP coordinator. As a leader of the DP, I felt proud today of your hard work and responsibility to plan every detail of the discussion session. All of you enjoy your journey today, and once again, thank you one and all.
Six, general recommendations by Andres Felipe Bernal, event sponsor.
Okay, hi everyone, how are you doing? So today is a day that we've been expecting for several months. We've been trying to plan everything to be as smooth and as easy, but also as challenging and interesting as possible for all the participants. I wanted to give you just a couple of recommendations. The first recommendation is, at this point, it would be very useful for us if you rename yourselves in the Zoom call, so we are able to know which is your group easily. So put the number of your group before your name, just for us to be able to assign you to the discussion group or to the appropriate discussion group as quick as possible. Right now, we're going to have a little break, but the break is actually just for us to divide you in groups and for the people here in the school to get set up to start our discussions. At 8:45 in Colombian time, we will be starting the discussions. You will find a little box that will appear asking you to join the small group session. So please click accept, and then you will be able to join each of the discussion groups. My extreme recommendation for every student that is here from Cerezos, of course, but also from the other schools here in Colombia and in other parts of the world, is to give it your best today. It is an event that started as an idea and grew bigger than what we expected. And it is an opportunity for you guys to be able to see how you fare with people from around the world. Probably you will see that people think differently. Probably you will see that there are people who, quote unquote, are better than you, although that would be something to think about, but let's say are better than you. And probably you will see that there are some ideas that you have that other people don't have. The nice part of the pandemic, between all the bad things that the pandemic brought, is that it gave us the opportunity to be able to talk to people around the world and to do events like this, in which we don't need to be in the same room, but we can connect. But of course, it's going to be impossible to connect if you guys are not active participants, of course, with your cameras on and being active. The students from here, from Cerezos, have done an excellent job, have been working a lot to have the best stimulus, the best conversations, the best questions. But at the end of the day, the best discussions come from all the people involved in the discussions. And finally, for my fellow teachers, I'm also going to give you the permission to be able to go around the different rooms and the different groups. And you're free to participate in any group that you want. You're free to ask questions if you feel like it. You're free to help students if you see that maybe at some point the discussion kind of stalls, or if you see that there's something that you wish to further explore. We, at the end of the day today, are teachers of all the students that we have. We have around 270 students from around the world. So it's a privilege to be your teacher, not only for my personal teacher, my personal students, but also to be your teacher for one day globally. So my invitation also to teachers is please help us keep the conversation going. And finally, I would like to continue working with you guys. I know that I don't know what the years will bring, and I don't know if years, if in coming years it will be as easy to do something virtual like today, something online. We'll see. But I think that part of the diploma program is to be international minded. And I think that if we continue to work together, we continue to reach agreements, to do things together, I think we will enrich all our students. So just to be clear, at 8:45, we will be joining the discussion sessions. The first discussion session will go until 10:15 in the morning. I'm always talking in Colombian time. Then we'll have a half an hour break for people to go here in the school to grab a snack. And of course, you guys also be able to refresh yourselves. We will be back at 10:45, and we will have the next session until 12:15 Colombian time. Then at 12:30, we will have a closing ceremony similar to this one, but the closing ceremony is just going to be very, very short, where we want to give a couple of awards to those people who we see stand out during the discussions. That is kind of our day. If anyone has any doubt or question, teachers, you have the emails of the hosts, the junior students who contacted you during this week, and also you have my email. And of course, I will be connected all the time, so you can just write to me, and I will gladly help. So for now, we are going to stop the session. I am going to start assigning the groups. Please make sure that you rename yourselves. And at 8:45, which is in exactly 20 minutes, we will be starting the discussion groups as such. We will be starting the event as such. Thank you for joining us, and hope you have a great day. Okay.
Seven, adjournment.
So enjoy your journey.